Hi guys, Mark here with Wolters World, and I'm here with my friend Q. He's a dog, I'm a human, so those are two different segments of the marketplace. And that's what we're going to talk about today, market segmentation. How do we divide up our market? Do we have it, do we do it males versus females? Do we do it for people that drink our Gatorade to help replenish their energies after a marathon? Or because they like the taste? We start looking at what are the different ways we can segment our market. Now the thing is, a lot of times what you do is you either kind of group it by similarities. Okay, these are all, we have dog lovers. Okay, so what's the different variation of dog lover that they are? Or you do it on dissimilarities. Okay, this is the group that's 15 to 35. This is the group that's from 36 to 45. Those are dissimilarities. So that's the kind of the big basis you're looking at. Now what we're going to go through is 6 different segmentation methods to kind of help you out and to get a better idea of how you can segment your market. And the thing is, of all these ones I talk about, you could use one, or you could use all 6, or some kind of strange combination of all of them, together in order to find the right niche for your product. Because if you're a small business, you got to find that right niche, because you can't market to everybody. And that's the big thing about segmentation. You're segmenting to find the perfect market to sell your product. Okay, so let's get started. Bye, Q. So the first one I want to talk about is geographic segmentation. Here you divide things up by location. And we've heard this before because we have our Southeast division, we have our Midwest division, we have our European sales, these kind of things. Yeah, that's geographic segmentation. It's very easy. Say, look, here's a map, we divide it up. Now the thing is, you can divide it up that way, but then how's that going to affect you in terms of the products you're going to sell? For example, Kroger, which is a supermarket here in Illinois where I'm now, they're also in Georgia in the Southeast. And so here in Illinois, we have the Mississippi River. So Kroger sells catfish, which is very popular because it comes straight out of the river. However, if you go down to the one in Georgia, what they have boiled peanuts, because that's what's popular there. So we're divided on regional lines when the regions do have some differences. All right. So the second one I want to talk about is actually the most common form of segmentation. It's called demographic segmentation. You divide things up, maybe it's by gender, by age, by income. Okay, we divide up the market for high income, low income. So for high income people, we sell Lexus cars. For middle income and low income, we sell Toyota. Okay, we divide the market that way. We might have different products for them. If you look at age, if I go to the store and buy Frankenberry, this is a kid's cereal. They look at me like, dude, what are you buying a kid's cereal for? If I'm with my kids, it's fine. Okay. Also with age, it's Halloween time. We got don't be scared for a boo here. It's my boo. If you look at Halloween, that's one thing that it used to be just for kids. Now it's for babies, kids, and adults. And you look at, well, what do each one of these different segments like? So if we look at adults like to have more risque, adult-themed costumes, like this. Yes, I dress up like a red Solo cup. Then, if you look at it for little kids, they like superheroes. And what's popular now? Avengers, Batman, Captain America, and stuff like that. So what do you have? So, little kids at Halloween tend to like superheroes, hence why we have Captain America here showing off his stuff. But little kids like this, they can actually do some choices. But what about little babies? They don't always have choices, do they? Don't worry, he didn't injure me in that whole thing. You might want to watch the end of the video. He has a little special message for you at the end. And then, of course, you have babies out there, and babies can't pick their own stuff, but so what do we want babies to do? We want them to be all cute and cuddly, like this. So that gives you an idea. As a company, you can have products for all those different demographics, and you tailor it that way. Whether it's cute and cuddly for babies, whether it's superheroes for kids, or, alcohol or sex-themed things for adults. The next one we look at is what are called psychographic segmentation. Basically, this is when you look at how people feel about themselves. What do they see them as? Do they see themselves as, oh, I'm a world traveler. That's how I look at myself because I go everywhere. Or, am I a hipster? Hey, what's up? Or, am I a rock star? Or, am I a yuppie? how people perceive themselves will influence how they buy. So when you look at psychographic stuff, basically there's a few things you look at. One, self-values. What's important to them? Now for me, my family and traveling is important to me, so if they sell stuff towards family safety and traveling the world, they'll be able to draw me in. Okay? Another thing you look at is people's self-concept, their self-image. What do they want to be? That's why when you see beer commercials, they're showing you you're at a bar with your friends, having fun, drinking beer, doing normal stuff. So yes, I can see myself there. My self-image is going to a bar, enjoying some beers with my friends. And the last thing is your lifestyle. That's what I was talking about when I was saying, we've got our hipsters and we've got our cool dudes and stuff like that. I mean, you see yourself as a college student? Well, then there's certain things they sell to you that way. Okay, so you can segment your market that way. Next, what you have is what's called Geodemographic Segmentation. This is a combination of demographics and geographic location. So if you're going into your town, I live in a university city, okay, a college town. And there's a Walgreens by my house, and there's hardly any alcohol in it. Okay, it's got a lot of toys for kids and a lot of children's medicine because I live where all the professors live and all the normal people live that have children. So Walgreens sees that, they look at their things, oh, okay, southwest part of Champaign has more families, so we need to sell stuff more for kids. Now, if you go to Campus Town and you go to the Walgreens there, they have a huge liquor section. Why would that be? Because they have lots of students there. Okay, so they look at that and say, oh, in this part of town, that's the location part, the geographic part, and then when they do the demographics, oh, those are 20 to 25-year-olds. Well, they go out and drink a lot more than 35-year-old me. Okay, so we can tailor our product offerings to those things. Next, we look at benefit segmentation. Here, you look at what do people want to get out of the products? What do they benefit from it? Are they buying their Gatorade, like I said? They buy the Gatorade because, oh, I've run a marathon and I need to replenish my electrolytes? Or do they buy Gatorade because it tastes good, which it does? Or, I mean, it's a college town. I mean, is it because students are buying it because they're hungover and they need to, feel better the next day? Those are three different behavioral reasons why people would buy Gatorade. So you look at it, hey, can we segment that way? And the last one I want to talk about is what's called a behavioral segmentation. Basically, you look at more people's buying patterns and how they've used the product or when they buy the product. I mean, if you look at a Bergner's or a Macy's or any of these nice stores, when it comes to wedding gifts, they know that people are going to spend more money than usual on a wedding gift or something. So that's why when you go to a registry, all this stuff is so expensive because they know for a special occasion, people will buy it. They're willing to pay more. Other things you look at it, like if on the occasion, I have these cereals here, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Boo Berry. Hey, can I get these at Christmas time? No, I can't. They're only available during Halloween, okay? So I have to stock up and get them all. That's why I have these three, to keep me safe through at least a few months in the winter. Okay, but you look at it and say, okay, these things we only sell at certain times of the year, so we have, okay, that's our Halloween group, that's our Christmas group, these kind of things, okay? And you see companies, I mean, they'll show up. Halloween Spirit is a chain that goes around and only is open from September through November 1st. That's how it is, because it's only open for Halloween. You see these things. That's based on occasion, okay? And that's a behavior thing, because I buy it for that occasion. Other side of behavioral segmentation, you look at loyalty. How loyal are people, and how will that influence how they buy stuff? That's why they have your Mileage Plus for United. Hey, if you're going to willing to use it more because you're with us, that's great. So we're going to give you extra benefits like free flights, or you get to go in the fancy clubs at the airport. These kind of things. So those are the main segmentation models I wanted to talk about. One, you have the geographic segmentation based on location. Two, demographic segmentation based on age or gender or income or education. Three, you have the psychographic thing, how do I feel about myself? Am I that cool hipster out there, or what's going on? Next, you look at the geodemographics, so you take a combination of demographics and the geographic side of things. Then you look at benefits, why are they buying it, or what are they trying to get out of the product? Can we divide it by that? And then you look at behavioral. I mean, are they buying it for a special occasion or because they're loyal? So those are the main kind of segmentation methods that you can do. Any combination of those will be great. I highly suggest you do them for all of them, like use all of them to figure out what works best, or a combination of them. There's more ways you can segment your products for your segment your customers, and you know your customers better than I do, so do those things. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, send me an email, and please follow us at www.woltersworld.com, and we really appreciate it when people like and subscribe to our videos. So if you do that, hey, a big thank you from me. So have a great time, and since it's almost Halloween, I'll let Caleb finish off. Bye.
Trick or treat!
Oh my goodness, it's scary. Yep, Captain America saving the day, one Halloween at a time.